Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Brandon, back again with Critical Failure after months of being away. So, if you guys saw my last video, I'm re-uploading at least once a week, dealing with this, except for the re-uploading video, or if I feel like it, multiple times a week. It really depends on how I feel, so expect it to fluctuate at least once a week. I'm thinking about either making it Mondays or Tuesdays. But like I said, I'm not on a specific schedule at the current moment. But this is on the Couatl, or Couatl. I'm going to say Couatl as it's probably named after Quetzalcoatl, I think it's Aztec god, or the primary deity of the Aztec religion. South American religions of those people there. I'm not 100% sure if it's the Aztecs, so please let me know. I think it's Aztecs, but it's been a long time since I've actually studied their culture. I didn't really do much in general for it. But the Couatl is a medium celestial, and they're always lawful good. They have an AC of 19 natural armor, meaning they can be armored up past that. They have an average hit point count of 97, 13 d8 plus 39, speed of 30 feet on the ground, and a flying speed of 90 feet. They have a strength of 16 plus 3, dex of 20 plus 5, constitution of 17 plus 3, intelligence of 18 plus 4, wisdom of 20 plus 5, and a charisma of 18 plus 4. Now remember, these things are angels of some degree, celestials. I kind of thought it'd be really dope if you have an Aasimar who's angel or communication thing was a Couatl. I thought that would be freaking dope. Its saving throws are Constitution, Wisdom, and Charisma, which are plus 5, plus 7, and plus 6. They are resistant to radiant damage and immune to psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. They have true sight up to 120 feet and a passive perception of 15. They speak all languages and have telepathy up to 120 feet, and they're a challenge rating 4, 1,100 experience points. Now, note I actually haven't read the abilities or anything, so I'm sure we can find a way to make this thing way more powerful. Innate spellcasting. The Couatl's spellcasting ability is Charisma. Spell save DC is 14. It can innately cast the following spells requiring only verbal components: at will, detect evil and good, detect magic, and detect thoughts 3 times a day. Bless, create food and water, cure wounds, lesser restoration, protection from poison, and sanctuary and shield once a day. Dream, greater restoration, and scrying. It has magic weapons, which the Couatl's weapons attacks are magical, and it has Shield of Mind. The Couatl is immune to scrying and to any effect that would sense its emotions, read its thoughts, or detect its location. That's actually really important based off of certain magic items and abilities, dealing if you're trying to hunt a Couatl down or not. It has a bite attack. It's a melee weapon attack, plus 8 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 creature only. It has 8 average, 1d6 plus 5 piercing damage, and the target must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution save or be poisoned for 24 hours. Until the poison ends, the target is unconscious. Another creature can use its action to shake the target awake. So it's basically like a paralytic, I would say. It's just... Let me make sure it says it must make... Okay, so it's basically if you fail your initial DC 13 con save, you're basically rendered unconscious until someone wakes you up, or until the 24 hours ends. Now, note, this is a Couatl. I feel like unless you're purposely chaotic evil or really evil in general, this thing's probably just going to leave you alone. Now, it might just kill you if you're an evil character, say chaotic evil, like you're a demon, devils are kind of lawful evil. Basically anything dealing with just being a really terrible humanoid monster, whatever the hell you're playing as. I feel like if you're throwing this at your party for any sort of reason in terms of being evil, yeah, you might get killed by this Couatl. If you're going to use it as a possible NPC for a little bit in your party, or there happens to be a fight involving one into which the Couatl is attacking a humanoid, take its alignment into account. Is the thing that it's fighting really evil? Will it bite it and just leave it be, or is it going to actually try to finish the job? It has Constrict. It's a melee weapon attack, plus 6 to hit, meaning that I believe it is its strength modifier. Reach of 10 feet, 1 medium or smaller creature. Average 10 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled. Escape DC is 15. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained, and the Couatl can't constrict another target. Doesn't say can't bite another target. And do so with advantage, motherfucker. And it has shape change. The Couatl magically polymorphs into a humanoid or beast that has a challenge rating equal to or less than its own, or back into its true form. It reverts to its true form if it dies. Any equipment it is wearing or carrying is absorbed or borne by the new form, the Couatl's choice. In new form, the Couatl retains its game statistics and ability to speak, but its AC, movement modes, strength, dex, and other actions are replaced by those of the new form, and it gains any statistics and capabilities except class features, legendary actions, and layer actions that the new form has, but that it lacks. If the new form has a bite attack, the Couatl can use its bite in that form. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. The lore behind it says Couatls are benevolent serpentine beings of great intellect and insight. Their brilliantly colored wings and gentle manner speak to the celestial origins. Divine caretakers. Couatls were created as guardians and caretakers by a benevolent god not worshipped since the dawn of time, and which is forgotten now by all but the Couatls themselves. I think it'd be really cool to see a resurgence in that. Say, like, my current character, his name is actually Couatl, or Quetzal, after Quetzalcoatl, and he's trying to bring back a Yuan-ti empire, and I'm now thinking that'd be really dope, because my character is actually, like, neutral good, even though he does some, like, kind of evil things and some good stuff. He's trying to build a Yuan-ti empire, and I think it'd be really cool to actually have him eventually use Couatls as a very big inspiration, and eventually try to refine this. So that could be something that my DM for that game is trying to do once I bring it up to him. Sorry about that, but most of the divine mandates given to these beings are long since fulfilled or failed. However, a number of Couatls still watch over ancient power, await fulfillment of prophecy, or safeguard their heirs of creatures they once guided and protected. Regardless of a Couatl's tasks, it prefers to remain hidden, revealing itself only as a last resort. Truth tellers. A Couatl can't lie, but it can withhold information, answer questions vaguely, or allow others to jump to wrong conclusions if doing so is necessary to protecting something, to keep promises, or to hide a secret of its existence. That's really funny. I feel like if you ask this thing, like, somehow you guess it's a Couatl, and it just looks at you, and one of your party members is like, no, it can't be a Couatl, it'd just be like, what he said. Like, it's like, it'll let him lie. You can just jump on that lie. Ancient and few. A Couatl can live for ages without sustenance, even surviving without air, but these creatures can die of disease in the passage of time. A Couatl can sense its end up to a century beforehand, but has no insight into the manner of its demise. If a Couatl is already accomplished what it is set out to do, it accepts its fate. However, if its imminent death endangers the completion of its goals, it actively seeks out another Couatl for which it produce offspring. Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense, actually. So it can make its offspring do it. The mating ritual of the Couatls is beautiful and elaborate dance of magic and lights, which results in a gem-like egg from which the new Couatl hatches. The parent that sought out the mate raises a newborn Couatl and instructs it as to its duty so that it can complete whatever task the parent leaves unfinished. You know, that's actually really important to these things. That's actually really cool. But that is the Couatl. Like I said, I think this would be really cool to actually work with in terms of in a campaign setting for my Yuan-ti Quetzal. What is that guy's class? He's a Gesalt. I think he's a wizard. Yeah, he's a necromancy wizard. And I forgot what else he was. But I think it'd be really cool to see what you could work with with Couatl. So if you guys have any thoughts about it or anything that you personally would like to try with Couatls, please let me know in the comments below. I think that'd be really dope actually hearing from you guys again, as I have been gone for the ages. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Tell me down below how I did in the video. It's been forever, so it's been bad since I've been like communicating. I've been doing like TikToks, which, God, I've been doing TikToks. I've been like fucking focusing on music and shit, like just trying to take care of my mental health and shit. So it's been a while. So yeah, see you guys.